Hi, Iowa State University team. Thanks for joining. I'm excited to showcase the Turnitin teacher workflow within Canvas. But first, I'd love to share how Turnitin continues to support academic integrity and educational excellence across the globe. Turnitin remains at the forefront of innovation in education, particularly as we address challenges posed by emerging technologies like AI-generated writing. Our suite of tools is designed not only to detect misconduct, but to create teachable moments and support learning outcomes. We're proud to support over 15,000 institutions worldwide, helping educators and researchers reduce grading time by up to 80%. In total, we processed over 1.8 billion student papers and counting through our global student paper database. Turnitin Similarity helps safeguard your reputation by protecting against copy-paste plagiarism, student collusion, and research misconduct through a scalable workflow integrated directly within your institution's LMS. Turnitin Originality provides access to a bundle of additional capabilities that supplement similarity checking and help address emerging trends in misconduct, providing institutions with an amplified standard in academic integrity. With features including AI writing detection and document details, Originality provides actionable insights to educators to support responsible scholarship for their students and institution. Let's jump into Canvas to see it in action. Instructors will create an assignment as they always do. Title, possible description, and so forth. But down here, there's going to be an additional dropdown for plagiarism check with Originality. We can choose to exclude commonly matched items such as the bibliography or quotes directly from this page or within the similarity report itself. You can also choose to index the papers within the global repository to be checked against and when to release the similarity reports to your students. In order to launch a student's individual similarity report, you'll go to SpeedGrader and then click on the percentage. The student similarity report shows the overall similarity of a submission to the content in the repositories it was searched against. The similarity report includes a streamlined layout that is optimized for readability and simplicity to save instructors and educators time and effort with interpreting results. The report has the latest accessibility standards, ensuring a seamless experience for all users. The report can be downloaded to be shared with individuals who may not have access to the similarity report. Then by clicking the eye icon, the instructor will be able to see the details of the submission. The submission details box will populate and provide submission, file, and text insights on the specified paper's metadata or the descriptive data that's contained in the file. The submission details extracts useful metadata from the submitted file and presents it in an easily digestible way. On the bottom left-hand side of the report, there was a page number and word count available. You'll also be able to zoom in and out of the paper. The report's categorization of matches allows you to quickly discern between intent and teachable moments, freeing up more time for crafting meaningful feedback that addresses students' unique needs. Match groups are only available in English-speaking papers, but if the paper is non-English, the match groups will not produce. The match group feature categorizes matches into groups based on the usage of in-text citations and quotation marks. Each match or instance of text found similar to a source is highlighted in its corresponding match group color. Not cited or quoted is highlighted in red. These are text matches that are not written as quotations or have no citation to their original source. These matches can be a strong indication of plagiarism and may require further investigation. It is important to note that not cited or quoted does not mean that there was plagiarism. It just means that we have a match or quote that was identified based on format and it should be reviewed. This is the same with our bibliography section. There may be a lot of red highlights because this is content that will match without the use of quotations or citations. This wouldn't be a concern unless there are a few overlapping references showing the same match, which in that case may indicate plagiarism. Missing quotations or the orange highlight text is cited but the match is so exact that it might require quotation marks. These matches can be an opportunity to provide feedback on how to properly cite and attribute sources. Yellow highlights are for missing citations. Text is written as a quote but lacks a citation to its original source. These matches can be used as an opportunity to provide feedback on how to properly cite and attribute sources. Cited and quoted are highlighted in green. These text blocks contain the correct use of quotations and they're cited properly. These matches are a great opportunity to spotlight students' strengths and encourage them to build on those strengths in other areas of their work. After selecting a match group category, instructors are presented with a series of match source cards. A source card presents instructors with a wealth of information on the source, including the name of the match content, percentage of the matched, what is matched within the document, a number of matched text blocks and words, as well as the overview of the content before and after the match content. You can also view the full source text or exclude the match directly from the source card. With internet matches, the instructor will be able to click on the link to go directly to the internet source where it was matched. Clicking on the sources, the instructor will have the ability to view the matches by source and enable overlapping sources to be shown. This means that we will get the individual match breakdowns as one exhausted list. This removes the color coding from the report, but will reflect as you select from the list. Should the full source code be too long, a blurb will appear that it advises that the full source text is too long to display. Note that removing a match is different from removing a source. Now for the filters. The filters panel allows for instructors to customize the report and streamline the institution's analysis by providing a range of options to exclude irrelevant matches and modify which databases student submissions are checked against. As mentioned earlier, we have already taken a look at the set of how to set the exclusion filters at the assignment level, but we have additional exclusions here. The instructor will also have the ability to compare against all the Turnitin databases, which includes more than 1 billion student papers, more than 90 billion current and archived web pages, 47,000 journals, over 82 million articles and documents directly from top publishers, including 96% of the top 10,000 journals, more than 200 million open access content pieces throughout our partnership with CORE, 200,000 US law reviews, 82 million published works, including books, preprints, conference proceedings, journal articles, and more, as well as cross-ref access. As you can see, there's an additional tab at the top here. The flags panel can quickly identify instances where students have deliberately manipulated text to circumvent the plagiarism checking. This includes tactics like swapping characters from different alphabets or using white text throughout the paper. For example, hiding text includes actions such as white text to inflate the word count or to create a very long word to circumvent the similarity detection. Replace characters are also flagged to prevent students from attempting to change letters to evade matching capabilities. One example of how students might attempt to do this is replacing a letter with a character from the Cyrillic alphabet. Now for the AI writing indicator, which is seamlessly integrated in the Similarity report. It indicates the amount of qualifying text within the submission that Turnitin's AI writing detection model determines was generated by AI. This percentage may also include likely AI-generated text that has been modified using a text spinner or AI paraphrasing tool. The submission breakdown panel highlights likely AI-generated content in blue and likely AI-generated content that has been AI paraphrased, highlighted in purple to enable instructors and other users to interpret the results easily. We're committed to safeguarding the interests of students while helping institutions maintain high standards of academic integrity. This is why we strive to maximize the effectiveness of our AI detector while keeping our false positive rate, or incorrectly identifying fully human written text as AI generated, under 1% for the submitted document. In other words, We might flag a human written document as AI written for 1 out of every 100 fully human written documents. We performed an additional test on 800,000 academic papers in 2023 to validate the less than 1% false positive rate. The instructor can download the PDF version of the AI writing report to their device by selecting the download icon in the navigation. Instructors and users will have access to an FAQ page. This will help the instructor learn more about how Turnitin identifies AI writing and how confident we are in our results. We have an AI white paper, and you can explore that pedagogical resources for handling AI in the classroom along with all of our product guides. Our AI writing detection tool has been widely adopted, providing instructors and administrators with critical data to inform their academic decisions while maintaining fairness and integrity. Thank you so much for joining along with me today. Have a great day.